Hi, booktube. This is a little informal mental ramble or question video. I'll try and keep it short. This time of year, it's just coming up to Halloween, and it seems like the whole world tells me that at the end of October, I should be reading spooky books. Ghost stories, horror stories. That's what I'm meant to read, and I try. Every year I try. It's been Victober, so I've read Mrs. Gaskell's, Elizabeth Gaskell's Gothic Tales, collection of her sort of stories that are have ghosts or supernatural things happen in them, or witches and yeah. Last year I read Carmilla, which is a vampire story. The year before I read Dracula. I try, and people tell me, I'll read those things and I'll be scared and it'll be exciting. And some of the things that I read for that reason, like, Gaskell's Gothic Tales, they're great. I really enjoy them. They're lovely, interesting, enjoyable books. But I never get that feeling of like, scary. I just don't. I don't think I've ever got that scary feeling from reading a book. I've read lovely books with ghosts in them. Earlier this year, I read in September, I read Pedro Paramo by Juan Rulfo. It was brilliant. I loved it. Full of ghosts. Not scary. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Supernatural. Made me perhaps fractionally uneasy, but not scary. I've looked at listicles, of 13 best ghost stories, or 25 books that'll scare your pants off. I don't know. I've read lots of them. No, not scary. I just lovely books with ghosts in them, like Beyond Black by Hilary Mantel, George Sanders, Lincoln at the Bardo. I enjoy a ghost in a story. I'd have no objection to that. But no, never, not a single one have I come away thinking, oh, yes, that really was a scary experience. A few books have got me as far as unease, I would say. Susan Hill, The Woman in Black. Feeling of unease. Shirley Jackson, The Haunting of Hill House. I got as far as having a slightly tingly atmosphere. So tell me, is it just me? Am I just not somehow responding the way I'm meant to these books? It's not like I can't get emotional about a book, Or is it all a big con? Are scary books not really scary? Or, final possibility, maybe I've read the wrong ones, Maybe there are books out there that... Apparently there's ones that people told me. House of Leaves by Danielski. I was promised that I would find that scary. There were moments of sort of odd feeling as far as it went. So... challenge to you, if you think that I have just failed to read the right books to get that scary feeling, tell me one that I should read. I will promise to read at least one of the books you suggest before the end of the year, and report back as to whether it works. But is there anyone else out there that doesn't really find spooky books scary? Because it would be really reassuring to hear if there was.